Hey guys, how's it going? Abby here, and today I'm going to be bringing you a guide for the quest the Digsite. The requirements for this quest are 10 agility, 10 herb lore, and 25 thieving. You will need a vial, some leather boots, leather gloves, a pestle and mortar, a cup of tea, a tinderbox, 2 ropes, some charcoal, and either a cut or uncut opal. I would recommend just buying the charcoal and opal from the Grand Exchange, just because during the quest it can take a bit of a while to get. So to start off this quest, you're going to want to head to the Digsite, which is just, you head east out of Varrock, up through this gate here, as if you were heading towards Canifis, but once you go through the gate you just want to head south, down to the Digsite and to the exam centre. I'm not going to be doing that though. I'm just going to be using this Digsite teleport. Just because I don't like running around. I'm lazy. So from here you want to head to the exam centre, in through either of the doors, and you'll want to talk to the examiners. Ask if you can take the exam. From here, she'll give you an unstamped letter, which you literally just have to go back to Varrock Museum, which is literally just north of the East Bank. And you want to go and talk to Curator Hey Kalen. And he will add his seal to the letter, and then you can just return to the exam centre. So now it's a sealed letter, we can just return to the Digsite. To click that. Oops. Right. So from here you just want to speak to the examiners again, and they're going to give you a level 1 test. And then from here it doesn't actually which answers you give, because they're all just going to be wrong anyway. So now from here, to get the answers for the questions, you're going to want to head up to the Digsite, and you're going to have to go and find 3 different students. And each one of these students has lost an item which you will need to find. But like I said about the items, you can obtain them before speaking to them, I'm pretty sure. I don't even know. I don't even know. I'm pretty sure. If I remember right, one of them is literally like here. Yeah, literally right there. You can go here to get it, Teddy. You just want to search this bush right here. and then you're going to want to get, I don't even remember what the next item is. Well, you're going to have to steal from the Digsite workmen until you receive, I think it's the animal skull and a specimen brush. I probably should have brought some food for this bit, but you know. Camel. That's an animal skull. I'm pretty sure you can carry on stealing from them and you will literally get specimen brush. I'm pretty sure you can kill another way. We'll do that in a second. You just want to come here and grab this panning tray. And you want to start panning in the panning spots. And it'll say, oh. Yeah, speak to him, you'll give him the cup of tea, and now you'll be allowed to pan here. You get some fishing. And mining XP, only 2 of each. You literally just have to keep doing this until you end up finding a special cup. Oh, second try. Okay, that's fine. So from here, you're going to want to speak to each 3 students. So this is the guy that wants the animal skull. He'll tell you the answer for the question. You don't actually have to remember it, because I'll just tell you in a minute when we get there. And then the other 2. Go northwest, and there's another student there. There should be another one just up here. So you talk to this student up in the northwest corner and you give her a teddy back. And then from here you just want to come and speak to the last student and give him the special cup. Oh, I clicked out of the chat too quick. There we go. So from here, you literally just want to head south, back down to the exam centre. So like out of the way. Ugh. There's a little bit of running around involved in this quest. It's not too bad. That's why I decided to bring the stamina potion and super energy. So from here, you just want to come back in and speak to an examiner again and tell her that you're ready to retake the test. The answer to the first question is, it is the study of Earth, its contents and history. All that have passed the appropriate Earth Sciences exam. Gloves and boots to be worn at all times. Proper tools must be used. There we go, we have passed the level 1 exam. Ta-da! and a trowel. So from here, you're going to run back north to the student that we gave the teddy to. She'll give you some information. From here, you just want to head east until you come across a man in an orange shirt, which is literally just the other student. And then from here, you just want to run south until you find the blonde student. And then from here, you just want to run back down to the exam centre to take your level 2 test. So the answer to the first question will be samples taken in rough form. Findings must be carefully handled and gloves worn. Always handle with care. And we now have our level 2 certificate. So from here, you're just going to have to go speak to each of the 3 students again to get some help for the last questions. Because if you don't speak to them when you try and take the test, no matter what answers you give, you will fail. It's the same for all 3 levels of the test, which is why there is so much running around involved, because you just have to keep going back to them every single time. It's ridiculous. But you just want to head back in the same order as you did before. So you want to go speak to the female student you gave the teddy to. When you ask her for her help this time, she's going to say that she wants an opal or an uncut opal. And then from here, you just want to head east again until you find the other student in the orange shirt. And then you just want to talk to the 3rd and final student. And then from here, you just want to head back to the exam centre again. And then just tell her you're ready for the last exam, and then you'll say samples cleaned and carried only in specimen jars. Brush carefully and slowly using short strokes. Handle bones very carefully and keep them away from any other samples. And now we have our level 3 certificate. Now from here, you're going to want to head to south wall, open up this cupboard here. Oh, I didn't search cupboard and you'll get a specimen jar. And now from here, you're going to want to head back to the dig site, and if you haven't already got a specimen brush, like I don't, then you're going to have to keep pickpocketing the dig site workmen until you get a specimen brush. And we're out of stamina. Great. Oh, I bet I'm just gonna get stunned like all the time. Alright, there we go, we've got our specimen brush. Didn't actually take as long as... Oh, we just got a fucking double specimen brush drop. So from here you want to head to the most northeastern dig site. You want to make sure that you're wearing your leather gloves and boots here. I don't know if this one counts as the most northeastern dig site. Yes, I'm pretty sure it was this one. I don't know why it didn't work. So you just want to keep using your trowel on the soil until you find an ancient talisman. Come on, just give us the talisman already. Yeah, you get some pretty like random things doing this. So I would recommend literally just polishing the buttons and just dropping everything else. You can keep the black stuff and you can keep the stackable stuff, but I'm not going to do anything else with the rest of it. As if polished buttons sell for like 798 GP. Do they actually? That's crazy. I'm just gonna keep the buttons then, I guess. Why aren't you working? ridiculous. This is probably the thing that takes the longest to find in this entire quest, to be honest. So much fun. This is ridiculous. I might just end up cutting this and then just coming back when I've got it. Hey, we finally got it. Okay, at least I didn't have to cut. I just push off these last few buttons. Right, so now that you've got the talisman, you want to head back to the exam centre and you want to speak to one of the archaeological experts. I don't see why it makes me walk the most random routes. Oh well. No way the black medium helmets have a GE average of 1 GP. That's ridiculous. I would have thought they'd have been at least like 300-400 or something each. Like, I find it a bit hard to believe that polished buttons sell for like 700 times more than a black med helm, but you know. Right, so you want to speak to the archaeological expert. And then he will hand you an invitation letter. Which means you're able to go down the winches or into the private dig shafts. So from here you want to head to the western area of the dig site. Which I believe is just this one here. So from here, you want to use your invitation letter on a dig site worker that's working, not on the one standing next, not this one standing next to the rocks, and not the one with the wheelbarrow. Right, so now we've got permission, you just need to use a rope on the winch. And then operate it. And you'll find yourself in a cavern. You just want to pick up one of these Arsenia roots. And from here, you're going to want to head east. Until you find large bricks blocking a room to the south. Just here. So you just want to search the bricks. So you need to find a way to get rid of the bricks. So you want to climb up this rope. And then from here, you want to head to the northeastern winch. And you want to use a rope on this winch. And then operate it. And you will find Doug Deeping. You want to speak to him and ask him about how to move a large pile of rocks, and he'll give you a key. That's from here. You want to climb up your rope, and you want to head south down to where you acquired the panning tray. There's a chest in this tent, and you just want to use that key on the chest. Search the chest, and you'll receive some chemical powder. Right, so you see the barrel here with skull and crossbones on it. Use your vial on that to get some unidentified liquid. I'll have to find something to leave or something. Right, just use your trowel on it to open it, it's just being awkward. Use your vial on it, otherwise you will take 25 damage. If you end up dropping this vial, you're going to take 25 damage. Do not do that. So from here, you want to search the specimen tray to get charcoal if you do not already have one. So from here, you want to head back down to the exam center. You just want to talk to the archaeological expert, and you just want to show him chemical powder, which is ammonium nitrate. You want to use the unidentified liquid on them too, called nitroglycerin. So from here you want to mix the two, so you'll get mixed chemicals. And then from here you want to use your pestle and mortar on the charcoal to get some ground charcoal. Use that on the mixed chemicals, and then use the arsenic root. And from here you have a chemical compound. If you drop this vial now, no matter what health you have, it will put you down to 1 health. So just note that. So from here you just want to head back to the northeast and the west winch, sorry. So that was the first one we went down. So yeah, you want to head down the western winch, and then you want to use the chemical compound on the bricks, not the rocks, and then you want to use your tinderbox on that too. So we're just going to operate this winch here to go back down. And then we're going to use the chemical compound on the bricks. And then you want to use your tinderbox on the bricks. Now this is open, you just want to head in past the skeletons and take the stone tablet from the center. Now from here you just want to head back to the exam center to speak to the archaeological expert. And from here we're done. Once we hand this tablet in, we're done with the Digsite quest. Yeah, so you just want to use the stone tablet on the archaeological expert. So that's quest complete. You're going to get 2 quest points, 15,300 mining XP, 2,000 herblore XP, and 2 gold bars. I hope you guys enjoyed this guide, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.